Okay, guys. I thought I already had y'all turned on. Had the camera going, but I didn't. So we are going to start here. This is just going to be our background. You know what? I wanted to check in this drawer right here and see if I put my little. Oops, not here neither. I thought maybe I put it in here. I'm going to want this, so I'm going to want that. Okay, this is going to be my background. Start out with my background. Okay, I'm thinking about what was going next. We're going to do this next. Oh no, that's not what I thought it was. What am I looking for? What's that? Oh, that's not what I'm looking for. There it is. There, I want that. And I think I want this up here. This right here. And I want one of these. And we're going to do just this part right here first. Okay. We're going to do just that part. And we're going to go ahead and pull it. There we go. And I'm crooked. I feel crooked. I feel crooked. Okay, that is going to be the top. And we have a loopy spot right there. Let's see if we can do it out. Okay, we need a piece of, let's just try this and see if we can pick it up on it. Get it up. Yeah, I got most of that up. There we go. There. Okay. And then we want this down here. And we're going to put a little green with it. No, a little yellow. A little green. We're going to put a little green with it. That is green, Cindy. A little bit of yellow. There we go. Just a little bit. Okay, we are creating, what are we creating? We're just creating a kind of like a landscape kind of thing. I'm going to make this look like our little flowers. There. Okay. Let's see where we are here. Let's go ahead and get this rolled off so we have our brayer semi-clean. Okay. I like that. Okay. Let's see if we can get that rest of that off. Okay. Here we go. Now we're going to see how we can do this. See if we can. There we go. Okay. Trying to see what that looks like. Hmm. Okay. Hey, Donna. You can't hear me. You can't hear me because I'm not talking, honey. I'm just sitting here painting. How are you doing, ma'am? Hadn't seen you around in a while. It's been a long time. I'm just sitting here messing and gomming. I'm not sure this is going to work how I want it to work, so here we go. I didn't even see nobody come in. I heard my phone ding, so I was checking it, trying to see. Right in here, it looks like I have a bald spot. Have you been well, ma'am? Okay, we want that to dry, and we want to get all this paint out of my... Yeah, can you hear now? Now, can you hear me? Hi, Stacy May. How are you, hon? Okay, let's see what we got here. So we want to... You can hear? You're here? There we go. I got all that black paint. Well, Payne's gray out of that. Now, I'm not sure how that's going to look, and we're going to put a glaze over it. Let's put this dragonfly glaze here over it. It's a green one. You have no sound? Huh. Try going out. Oh, if you have no sound, she can't hear you, Cindy. There we go. Okay, you got it. Well, when you first came in, I was not talking. Yeah, I was not talking at all. Okay. What am I doing? I am gel printing. Trying to make sure that my phone stays plugged in. My phone's not charging good, and it's driving me nuts. And right now, I'm traced out a girl that is praying that I cut this silhouette out of the off the internet, and I traced her on here. And this is going to be my background, and I'm going to put this girl on here after she dries. After she dries. On my gel plate here. Oh, while I'm waiting on her to dry, I'll show y'all what came in the mail yesterday. I got a happy mail from Beth. Valentine's stuff. Oh no, did I lose it? So I got a Valentine's napkin that has a real pretty heart on it, a glitter heart. I got a paper doll. Yay, I love them. A card. Those are pretty cards that she sends. And a bunch of little hearts. And she sent me some foxes. And what's funny, I have her an envelope over there to go to her that have foxes too. That have foxes also. You know what? I'm going to set that right there. That right there. And it had some real pretty washi tape on it that I had stuck on the back. That was Valentine's. So I will stick those foxes over there in my sticker bowl. And these things here will all go to my, that will go in my, not there, not there. That will go on Beth's page. I have a Beth page. So anyway, I wanted to get this dry. We'll lay all that over there out of the way. Come on, dry, 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 dry. I'm not sure how well this is going to work, but we'll see. We'll do it again, probably using that as a mask. Wasn't dry, was it? We can take my fingerprint. So, there we go. That should sped it up. So, the reason, if you're wondering why I'm doing the prayer, the prayer theme here is I have, I have, I have the pages printed in a folder in my paper drawer over here to do 4 prayer journals for my nieces. So here we go. We're gonna do this side first. And we're gonna go over that heart. There we go. Now this is my paint I'm hoping we'll pick this up with. We're just gonna leave that heart there. There we go. Let's hope it prints like I want it to. Let's go ahead and pick that heart up though. We want the heart up, but let's hope our girl picks up. Y'all know what I've done? I've lost my little tin that I've been using for a Baron. I don't know where I put it. I don't see it in either of my paint drawers. But I don't know where I put it. Let's see. We can just use the back of this. Need to let this set for just a little bit. So, what have you been up to, Donna? Like I said, I haven't seen you in a while. Now you see what I'm doing. Now you hear me, okay? Jared, do you see that little tin just floating around anywhere? I asked you that yesterday, didn't I? I thought I saw on the floor. That's okay. We're not worried about that side. Okay, we need to let that sit. That needs to sit and dry a while. It's jewelry. You've never heard of gel painting? Gel printing? I'll show you some of the things that I've done just this week on the gel press. So these are using stencils. I use stencils to do these. I have bunches and bunches of stencils. This is using a little bird that I have. It's a bird stamp that I just had it in my hand a while ago. This is another stencil and it's multiple prints of it. And This is my bird that's stuck. And I'm just going to leave him stuck because if I pull him up, he's going to tear my paper. So he was one of my masks. This is stencils. I do all of this. This is a negative where I do the negative. I put down my print and my colors first, and then I do this. I did the yellow over the bird and picked up the bird, and it shows all this. It prints that way. This is one that I did yesterday where I actually painted on the gel press, on the gel plate, and then I lifted it, and then I did another set of shapes on the gel press and lifted it, and then I outlined them with different markers, my gel markers and my Posca. So, and then that one I did using just markers. These shapes and stuff are using my Sharpie and my gold pen. So, and this one is just a bunch of paint that I had an image and I lost it. I had some birds in there and I lost it. This one is one of my favorites. I love the bright orange and red and the bird. And I like this one. And I like that one. And there's birds there. Do you need me to call him in? And birds. And birds. And this is just a red background. I don't know what I planned on doing with that. And then these are fishies and seahorses. Hi, Jude. How are you? And this one is, I done all of this and then I put there's a stencil that I had stenciled on to this one. No, not that one. Let me see if I can find this, the one I stenciled the other part on. So on this one. Nope, not on that one neither. Now these are done using what's called foamies, art foamies, as is this one. And this one. And I've got art foamies on here too. And this one, there's a little gold bird cage. You can see the little bird cage. Here, this is the one. So I have this stencil that is a flower. And I put it on top of this. And then there was a whole bunch of paint still on the stencil. So I just laid the stencil on here and picked all the paint up. And I think it looks real cool on there. And these are some more fishies. 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 I'm real bad once I get started doing something like the birds or the fish that I just do them to death. I'm real bad about that. So, hey Jude, how are you? Are you having a good afternoon? I'm still waiting on my phone call. I'm glad I come along and got online. So, anyway, but guys, if I mute y'all real fast after my phone rings, I have a phone call coming in. Expecting a phone call, but it may be a little bit. Okay, let's see. Oh, yeah, that's coming off good. Not perfect, but it's coming off good. There we go. Let's see what that looks like. Actually, we'll turn it around. That's cool. I like that. Puppy's okay. Is it wet? Is it snowy there? And you can see the little heart there. There. I'll put these in my prayer journal. These sheets in my prayer journal. I do like that. But let's try something else. Just because we have the time and the time of the day. Hi, Edna. How are you? No, it's just gloomy. How are you, my friend? You missed it last night. I wore my pretty. I wore my pretty beaded seed bead watermelon earrings that I got from Robin Skywatch. They're made on felt. Dave's on the move, guys. You going for a walk today, Dave? It's a little cool outside, but it's bright and sunny, no rain. And I just do this to get the water out. So, just staying home making jewelry. Well, I'm glad you checked in. I've been checking up on people that I've been missing, and I found out I was asking last night about Bonnie Yoder, and I found out she passed away, which she passed away quite a while ago. I just didn't realize it. Okay, I want to do a dark one, but I want to do it with some light in it. Let's do, I don't know how this is going to work. We're going to try it. Okay, we're going to go this way. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I guess this is going to be our start. We'll do this for our start. But we're going to put some bright colors on top of it. Okay. Okay, I think that's going to work out real good because I think we're going to be able to see. You can kind of see the outline of my girl here, but that's okay. That should pick up the last bit of her. And we're going to set her over there in the corner in a minute. Actually, we're going to go ahead and set her right here in the corner right now. I'm going to set her in the corner. And we're going to do some red. And we're going to do some yellow. What am I supposed to do with what? With my prints, after I pull them, I use them in my journals. When I make journals, I use them as pages in my journals. I have, hold on just a second. Let me get this rolled out. I want to put some texture on this one. What do I want? Do I want to do that? Let's do this. This is one of my hot glue. I guess you would call it a, I don't know, that it's not a stencil. It would be a mask or a stamper kind of thing. Okay. And I want it up here, just like that. Now, let's see. Oh, okay. You can do that. There we go. There we go. And we're going to put some circles on that. Donna Hackney. Okay. Now let's. Oops. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to bump y'all. I'm reaching back there to my pegboard so I can pull this up. Does anybody watch The Art Whisperer? He uses a lot of his own homemade masks, stamps, whatever you want to call them. No, stencils. Yeah. Donna Hackney hasn't been here in a while. She's here today. Haven't seen her in a while. So this right here, let's see what it looks like on top of this black. And we're going to go right here in this corner. Donna, you do bead art too, don't you? You don't do native bead art, but you just do bead art, I believe. Stacy May is here, but I know she's feeling bad. So, but she has a channel and she does of a morning. She does just basically a craft along. She usually will have a guest or somebody on with her, and they just craft. And you might go in there and there not be a sound in there. Yep, they might not be talking, but that's fine. I like sitting just. Y'all know sometimes I get real quiet when I do this, so. There we go. Oh my gosh. I love that. That turned out real good. I'm very happy with that. I can see my girl real well. And we're going to do another one. Come here, Bubba. Daddy's going outside. Come here. Come here, Rat. Come see Mama. Still have my mean little doggy that bites me. The cat bites me too. He just, I don't know if it's just because he senses in Dave that Dave is weak or that he senses that Dave has a brain injury, what it is. But he just barks and barks and barks at Dave all the time. Just drives Dave nuts. Dave, like, if he, here's Stacy. Hold on. There you go. There you go. Now, okay. Stacy, I just turned you blue. You are welcome if you want to, only if you want to. It's up to you to drop your link, okay? That way, if the friends want to go find you while you're sitting and crafting, they can. But you should be blue when you talk next. Stacy is part of a crafting community that I joined in with. I don't know how long it's been since I joined in with them, but she's part of it. And you know, our jewelry community, a lot of the people that are in it, we've become really good friends, and we almost feel like they're family. So that, but I've been, you know, in the jewelry community doing videos for how long? 6 years nearly. It'll be 6 years in March. Yeah. Yes, it will. Let's see here. We go. We're going to pull that off again. We're going to add some blue, and we're trying real hard to keep that really centered. Anyway, there's Stacy. There's her channel. Here we go. Let's see what that looks like. We lost a little bit of our definition. Not really lost our definition. We just got off a little bit there. But you can still plainly tell that she's a girl sitting there praying. But this is getting too cloudy for me. Y'all know I don't like that. What are we going to do about that? We're going to do this right here about that. Shiny. Gosh, Stacy, something shiny like gold or something? No, Bubba. Rascal. Bubba's coming to get you. Jared's coming to get you. He's going to get you good. Him will show you who's boss. Yeah, he will. Grab. You just grab all the time. Okay, let's do this across this. Just because we can. This is another thing that I made just to make shapes. Here we go. It's a bunch of little squares, foam squares glued onto a piece of foam. Okay, now we're going to go right across the girl too. And I think I'm going to like that. I think. And if not, I'll start all over. You know? It's not that hard. We may do something with this leaf here too. Seems like I've got a paint snot booger on it. Let's see. Is that a snot booger? Piece of dried paint, looks like. Okay, there we go. See what we look like. Oh, guess what? We lost her. Too much. I mean, she's there, but we lost her too much. So, let's do this. I do like this. And I really like here in the corner where it's... And I do like it. But we're going to take... Where did our girl go? Right here she is. We're going to take her... What is it, Bubba? What is it? Quit it. They're just barking at your daddy because he's walking. Stop it. They're just barking at dad. He's walking. Remember, he's walking. There we go. Okay, let's make her, give her some wavy hair. There we go. We've got her little fingers there. There. Okay. Now, can we paint the stencil and add it back on? Well, I just outlined it and I'm going to paint it. Yeah, I am going to paint it. But I'm going to do it with a different kind of paint than I did a while ago. I'm going to do it with, not that. Where did it go? There it is. I'm going to do it with this liquid and do a glow around her, a halo glow around her. Okay, we're going to try this and see if it doesn't do a little better. Well, if we do this, if we'll pick it up with our, some of our glowy kind of stuff, maybe that medium that I have on top of that gold, it should look real good. Will you stop it? Right now, stop it. Before me and you come to fisticuffs. Little boy, stop. Rice, Mom not playing. Lining that up is gonna, yeah, I'm gonna let it dry. I'm gonna let it dry. Gosh, my paint water smells so bad. Why didn't I paint it up on the paper? I don't know. I don't know why I didn't. I didn't think about it. When I have the gel plate out, I am in gel plate mode. And we do everything on the gel plate, it would seem. There we go. There. Yeah, that paper is pretty thin right now. Let's see. Use our notebook and wave it dry. This is thin apple barrel paint. It should dry real fast. Yeah, it's drying really fast. As far as it goes about lining it up, we've kind of lost a lot of her. So whatever, you know, we've lost a lot of her. So if it's off a little, I think it's going to be okay. Okay. Put that up. Let's go ahead and get this out. We're going to do this all the way across it. This will be our pickup. And it's going to blend in with that gold. And we're going to have a gold. We should have a nice glow around her. We've just got a couple places that still look real wet to me. And yes, I know you're not supposed to do this, but my son tells me that rules are made to be broken. Says my son. And he says, and this is what he says, when you're playing games, he's talking about playing games, like board games or stuff. If you're not cheating, you're not trying, is what he tells me. He worries me. We may have to have a come to Jesus meeting. You know? There we go. Okay, I think that's going to pick that up really nicely. And it's going to have to sit here a while. Now, there we go. And there we go. Oh, goodness. Gracious sakes alive. We're going to have chili mac for supper. It's leftovers. Are we all thrilled? You betcha. Do we sound thrilled? You betcha. I was thinking about making some cornbread, but I used all my eggs that I had in the fridge for supper. For lunch. But I think this will be the last attempt that we do at this one, okay? We'll move on and do another one. I actually have another girl too. I have a different shape of a girl. She's shaped a little different. I don't know that I like her that well, but I picked out two and printed them this morning. This afternoon, actually. You know what we should have done? But we'll do it when we get done. I said this would be the last thing. This next thing will be the last thing, okay? Because basically we've just made us a big hue of glittery colors here. And the black can go back in there. I probably won't use it again. Okay, here we go. We didn't do too bad when it comes to the lineup. There we go. You can still see the gold in her. Let me see. It actually turned out real nice. I like it. Are you kidding me? Piece of paint. just that. It's not going to, there's not enough paint there to do much, but it'll give just a little bit more texture in it. Any there. Just a little bit. We just want a little bit more. We don't see just all shiny. There we go. That's good. Okay, I like that, and we're done. We're done with this one. We are done. And it'll go in my prayer journal. There we go. And I got my image. If you want to know where my image came from, it came from Unsplash. Unsplash. The gold and I really like printing those on there. So let's do something a little different. Let's start with this color. And let's add some of this color. Hallelujah, what a thought. 2 cheeseburgers and a chocolate malt. Just for me. Just for me. My dad used to sing that to us all the time. I think I told y'all in my auction last night that I got a phone call from a lady that lived, her parents lived down the street on the back side of the block that I grew up on. When Dave and I were first married, and we'd go to church at my mom and dad's church, her and her kids went there to that church. And anyway, she called. She was looking for a picture of the old church where my parents used to pastor. And so I told her I would look. Anyway, we talked forever. Forever. We chit-chatted. Yeah. Just going to do that. We're going to pick it up on this paper that I dried the water off of it with. So, yeah, I do like that girl. I actually very much like using stuff like the girl in the leaf, like mask. I very much like that. And I'm looking to see, somewhere I have a whole bunch of leaves cut out, but I don't know what I've done with them. But I do like my stencils too. Okay. Look at there. Look at there. We got our girl. Can you see her? There she is. I love that. I love that whole effect. We've got the black showing through. We've got yellow. I absolutely love this print, just like this. What would you do to it to change it, to make it better? I don't want to do the girl outlined. I may do her as a negative. Yep, nothing. Stacey May, you do realize that is one of my issues about nothingness, is leaving things into nothingness. I can't stop. I mean, it's just like, wait, I could do this and it might be a little bit better than it was. And so here we're going to go. We're going to do this. And we're going to do this. I'm sorry, it's just not in my DNA to stop right now. There we go. Do I know that it's an issue? You bet. I know that it's an issue. Plus, I get told that a lot. You just can't leave it alone, can you? And it ain't just my friend Jude that tells me that. My husband told me that. My kid tells me that. My mama tells me that. And I know y'all will find this very hard to believe. Okay, guys, this is my pastor. Hold on. Hello? Hey. Okay. I am so sorry about that. I thought it was just going to be a quick phone call that he had something, and it wasn't. Yeah. Anyway, there we go. I did not mean to put that paint down just exactly on that. I meant to put that paint down on my plate. It's what I meant to do. And I put it down right here on this. Ay, 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 ay. Cindy, Cindy, what shall we do with you? Let's throw you under a bus. Anyway. So, oh my goodness. Okay, we're going to try this. Just a little bit of this again over this. I like that glimmer, but I don't want it right on that paper. Okay, let's do this. So we've got some red on the edge of our brayer. So here we go. Oh, we rolled her head up. Oopsie, darling. Oopsie. We didn't mean to roll your head up. She's a little wet. We're going to have to let her dry before we keep using her, or we're going to tear her up. But this is going to be it. There we go. This is going to be it. Okay. Remind me, y'all. Remind me. Why do I like to be a children's pastor? Why? Can somebody tell me why? Why? Tell me why. Tell me why. They're always asking me at church, why don't you volunteer to be a substitute teacher? And they look at me real funny when I tell them I don't like kids well enough to substitute teach. Just being honest. It's one thing to see them twice a week on Wednesdays and Sundays. It's a whole nother ballgame when you see them every day for 5 days in a row. And you have to deal with my least favorite time of the year is when kids are almost out of school and when it's almost Christmas break. Ay, ay, ay. My least favorite time of the year. Even at church, they're wild childs when it's that time of the year. Anyhow, it is what it is, what it is, what it is, what it is, what it is. Let's see if we can find some more leaves. Yeah, a whole stack of stuff here last night. Well, I know we got stencil leaves, but that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for cutout leaves. Looky here. Hey, Stacy May. This wasn't the bird stencil you were talking about, was it? I actually have one brand new one, and I have one that I've already used on that. Let's have a few birds. You said they had a 6x6 stencil. That's birds. Oh, look. Oh my goodness, Cindy, if you aren't the smartest thing that ever walked into your office. There we go. Somebody just messaged me. Was it on Facebook or was it just some kind of a thing that said, hey, there we go. Mm. There we go. Who knows what that's going to end up looking like. Tammy. I knew I heard some kind of a notification. I've rubbed these plates so much lately, y'all, that I literally, my shoulders just kill me at night. Last night we got out the biofreeze. I normally like to sleep on this side, on my left side facing my sleep apnea machine and all that. But the last week and starting this week, I've had to sleep on my right side facing Dave's back because he sleeps on his left side. Anyway, no, he sleeps on his right side. Yeah, he sleeps on his right side, facing his clock and all that. So, and the only thing I can think of is I've just been rubbing these things all this time. So, I don't know. Let's see what we got. Let me get it all up. Got a bunch of little birdies in a leaf and part of another leaf. And then that didn't do much pumpkin there. But it'll be okay for this. Okay, we got a little birdie. I don't know what we're going to do with these little birdies, but we got them. Here we go. We got birds. We got birds. We'll do this. For right now, we'll do this. You love the bird pattern? Well, that little stencil came from Dollar Tree, so $1.45, sister, $1.45. Hold on. While that's just sitting there for a minute, hold on. I need to go over here and grab something. Don't look at my baggy jeans, okay? They're almost too big. Now, what did I do with that whole stack of stuff? There it is. There it is. I was fixing to panic. There we go. I want this right here. Okay. Let's see. We do not want drinks. We're looking for peoples. There's some peoples, but that's not the kind of people we're looking for. And we don't want the backside of no people. There's some peoples. But we're looking for a single people by herself. Ah, there's a people by herself. Let's see this. Somebody's doing some laundry. I just heard the washing machine kick on. Maybe will you use that? Maybe. That's a big maybe, okay? Ooh, look at that. That's fried chicken. No, that's clam chowder fritters? Corn dogs. Lobsters. Huh. Not even no big people on that page. Don't you people put big people in your magazine? Some big people. We'll do this. is this? Under my table over yonder, not this table, but under that table over yonder. There's a backside of somebody. We don't want the backside. There's a bikini girl. Do we want a bikini girl? I don't think so. Okay, here we go. Anyway, under that table over there, I have a... Why, Cindy? Why are you cutting it like that? Tearing it like that? I have a box of magazines I need to pull out. They are... I don't know what kind of magazines they are. I bought them at the flea market several years ago. Like probably 3 or 4 years ago. We're going to do 2 people's. We're going to see if this will work. We're going to try image transferring on our gel plate. Okay. That is what we're going to try. Is image transferring. Now, some people say a sun catcher. Some people say that you need to use dark paint to do image transfers. But I have seen people do it with lighter paint. Those are real pretty. We shall use that. And let's see, what kind of paint do we want to use? We want to try this. Back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Is this what we want to try? I think so. We only got one shot with this. I do love this color. I know it's a Dollar Tree paint, but I do love this color. I'm not sure I could mix this color up, so here we go. Okay, we're going to try this right there. We're going to try this right here. And supposedly I'm supposed to pull this up real fast. I can't tell. I don't think I got a girl. Yes, I did. I do have a lady there. I can see her. Here we go. And I have a lady. Now. Yeah, we are, but Jared, we need some bread. And not sure how this is going to turn out on this. We need some bread and some eggs. You can go to Dollar General and get it, okay? Not all your clothes are in the washer. You just washed like 4 loads last week. Okay. We sort of got it, but we didn't. Can you see? I think it would have done better if we'd have done it on the dark. I can see her real good. Her not so well. So, like I said, we had one shot at it. But we're going to try another shot at it, okay? Because that's how we roll. We just do shots at a time. Well, no, that didn't sound right. We don't do shots, okay? Dude, quit laughing at me. I don't know how this will work this time, but we're going to try it. I mean, what? All we're going to end up with is just like this. We'll see. Hey, Jared, You're not doing anything important. Come here and do me a favor. Oh, I can still see her. There we go. How cool. There we go. I can kind of see her. Oh dear. I just got a text message. Hopefully that wasn't nobody important telling me, I heard you do shots. Hey, look under that table.
Which table?
That table back there. Oh, your dad has a prescription ready too.
For what? Not the prescription. What under the table?
You're looking for a box that has a whole stack of magazines in it, okay? Let's see. Jude's laughing at. She's wanting me to tell about me doing shots. Talking about one shot on the plate, dear.
With the magazine?
Yeah, just a couple of them at least. I'm looking for people. Man, I need some more tea. Did you drink it all?
We'll see what my glass fills up. I'm burning more right now.
Hey, what? I was going to ask you to see. Ooh, look at that. I wonder if I can transfer that. Oh, man. Don't do that. See what other kind of magazines are under the bottom of that. You know what? I can paint that. I can paint that right there. I can paint that on my screen. Glitter. Let's not even see. Somebody brought their magazines to the flea market and sold them and left all their addresses on it. And I didn't even bother pulling it off. Let's see, who was it? Nobody I know. Okay. Look at the homemade feathers, guys. Look. Looky there. Oh, I'm not even sure I like feathers made out of yarn. I don't like feathers. Y'all know that. If you don't know that, you need to file it away now. I don't like feathers. Let's see what these look like, okay? Like a mess. Yep, like a mess. Have y'all ever watched a channel called Southern Sassy Gals? She paints people on the thing. Oh, more tea? Yay. Look at you with your little pretty hippie hair all hanging down. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, that filled me up. It's growing out long again, bub. I'm not cutting it again. It's too close to Easter. Okay, let's do this. Watch out. Let's have our paintbrush and make us just a big swirl. Now we have an orange one. We thought we were going to have a yellow one, but now we have a couple orange ones. And these will be vertical. Let's take this up here. Let's put some of that in there. Okay. And we'll put one going off the page. And we'll put one over here going off the page. And let's do one down here because we have a lot of paint still on our paintbrush. We're going to have to clean off our paintbrush really good. Here we go. Now, We'll just lay that on there and let it sit and brew for a little bit. Be right back. Okay. I'll be right here probably. Unless I'm not. And then if I'm not, I'll be somewhere else. Okay. If I'm not here, I'll be in my recliner. Okay, Edna? Well, I don't know what you're cooking, but man, does it have garlic in it. What's in the yeah, those chicken nuggets have a whole bunch of garlic on them. Like a whole bunch. Like there will be no vampires in our house tonight kind of garlic. Right? No vampires at our house. Well, that one didn't work. Oh, what I wanted you to see in that thing where those magazines was, if there was some other kind beside these DIY ones. Did you leave? He left. I'm talking to myself. Drats. Okay, here we go. We got our big flowers. And then we're going to draw some squigglies in them. Put some little stems going down. And then we're going to fill them in with a background. But we still got a little bit of background flower here. So what do we want to do? Let's do this. Let's do this. Just because we can. Just because we can. This has been a really weird one because I actually didn't do the original thing I had planned. I'm so upset that I can't find my little tin. I sure hope it didn't fall in my trash can and get thrown away. Although my trash didn't get dumped. My big trash did not get dumped. So if it did, it'll be over yonder. But I suspect it's not. I suspect it's somewhere around here. There it is. So y'all see my mouse? Because I got something popped up here that ain't supposed to be here. There we go. There we go. Oh. Okay, not that one. I don't remember what I saw. What magazine, which one I saw those big blooms in. Was this one, wasn't it? Because then we saw the feathers. Let's see. Make a shade. Was it? No, I don't think so. What are they doing? Okay. Whatever they're doing, they're using a brayer. Okay, I don't see it in this one. Hold on. Sherry! Sorry. There it is. Okay. Okay. We can do this. See, we can do this, right? We can do this. Do we want to do it with a paintbrush or do we want to do it with a marker? Let's see what this looks like. Ooh, that's pretty. Look at that. That's real pretty. Hold on. Isn't that pretty? I like that. I've decided that I've decided to follow Jesus. Oh, that's still wet. We won't do nothing with that right now. I've decided that I personally feel like that I am very much drawn to abstract art more than I am other kinds of art. What would you call the other kinds? You know, other kinds of art. What do I call those other kinds of art? Of course. I know. I'm a nut. Thank goodness y'all like me. Mm-hmm. Liking that? Oops, I didn't mean to do that. That is not what I wanted to do right there. It's kind of hard to see, ain't it? I've got it kind of wonky donk. Hold on. Real unwonky it. Let me rinse my brush off. Okay. Use a paper towel, Cindy, not the edge of your t-shirt. This is one of your church shirts. Helicopter. Somebody must be going to the hospital. That's what helicopters mean when you live in little bitty towns with little bitty hospitals. That somebody's going to the hospital, to one of the big hospitals in a bigger town. They med flight them. For the most part, either that or they're looking for drugs. That's usually what the two things mean when you hear a helicopter around here. Or there's an escaped prisoner. Sometimes they do it when there's escaped prisoners. But I hadn't heard no reports of escaped prisoners. So, did we get all of our leaves painted? And do we need more leaves? I think we may need just to outline that like a leaf there. And to outline this one here like a leaf also. There we go. Those are leaves. And I'm going to see if we can get into just the yellow, just a little bit of yellow. Go. Okay. Oh, Sandy. A little bit of that green over there and dip it in this black and see if we can get a really dark green. Yeah, that's good. Okay. What y'all think about that? I feel like I need to do something right here. Like that. Very abstract, isn't it? Let's just, what I do with my paper towel I had a while ago. Guess I put it over here. I don't know. Huh. No. Anyway. Okay. I need, for me, I need to do something here. Just as I'm looking at something. I just want a little bit of that glimmer. And we're going to add some of this red to our glimmer. And lighten it down. Yeah. That's what I needed. Not sure exactly what kind of flower this is, but that's what I wanted. Just needed something in it. Okay, let's go back over little wonky donks here. There. Okay. Here we go. That one is done. It needs to dry. Okay, sweetie, you have a wonderful day. Time to play with this one. Okay, this one here. Oh, Yes, I know I'm not talking. I'm sorry. Just sitting here painting. Let's see if we can. Turn that into poppy style plant. Okay. Thanks, Stacy. Tonight is Tuesday, isn't it? Beth will be on in about an hour, won't she? I need to get done so I can go get what I need to do done tonight. So, what do we want to do with this one? Oh, I have an idea. Let's do this. Not sure it'll work, but let's try it. Okay. Let me clean out my brush real good because I got a bunch of paint built up in it. Here we go. Okay. We're going to take this red and just a little bit of that dark and go back right over in here into this and smooth it all out. And we're going to do this. Move you. You move. There we go. I think you can see that. Actually, we'll start in the middle. We need a thinner brush. This one right here. Yeah. Okay. That one there, up there, is my version of a carnation. Okay, let's do this a little bit more leaves. Get our leaves and veins in there. Let's see. Leaf veins. My sweetie's in there trying to cough up a lung, it sounds like. Okay, this one right here needs some done around the edges. Just a little. Okay, I like that better. Okie dokie. I don't know, does carnations have little things in the center of them? This one does. Let's see here. There we go. Okay, that one is done. That one is done. And I think I'm going to call it a night, a day, whatever it is. I've been here 2 hours. Once this one dries, I will be going over it with a really light blue and giving it a background in the foreground. Almost I don't know. We're going to have to see how we can get it real transparent. But I will be going over that one. Okay. That goes there. This one goes right here. Probably a lot of this and a little bit of blue. Just a tad of blue. This blue. But it's got to dry. It's still got some wet spots in it. There. So what did we do today? We did several little girls that are praying. Did we clean out that brush that we were using a while ago? Oh, did we? What did we do with it? I don't see it. There it is. No, we did not. It's got stuff on it. Shame on you, Cindy. These are your good watercolor brushes. Well, not your good ones. Okay. So, lay those sideways so they could dry. We did this flower, this bunch of flowers, and I really like them. Very loose. We did this that really gave us nothing. And we have another page of birds, 2 pages of birds that we didn't do much with. We have a praying girl here, a praying girl there, just one, a praying girl there, and a praying girl there. So we've done 3 praying girls, a few birds, and 2 flowers in 2 hours. We're slowing down. Oh my Lord. We didn't get much pumpkin done there, did we? Let's pull this off. It's just about dry. I think it's almost dry. Yeah, it's dry. It's getting there. Some yellow. There we go. But I think it'll be good to go ahead and roll out our blue very thinly. Okay, this one here has paint on it. Okay, we want, you know what, before we do that, we want to do this. See if we can do this. You love that gold girl, praying girl? Let's see if we can get the outline of that praying girl off. I think we did. Hands. I just like picking the water up with the print. Nope, there she is. I can still see her. Oh well, it'll be okay if we have a praying girl over our flowers. I mean, just a little bitty dot. And a bigger dot of this. Let's see what we can get to here. Don't get in any of that, Cindy. Do not get into any of that. Yep, you got in that black, didn't you? You just never listen, do you, Cindy? There we go. I think that's pretty transparent. What's it going to look like? Yeah, I think that's going to be pretty transparent. And we're not going to leave it on there very long. Oh, that looks really nice. Really, really nice. I like it. You just hang out there for a minute, okay? Nope. I was hoping I could get all the way to the edges with it, but I don't think I can. That's okay. It'll be okay. It's pretty. I likes it. I still likes it. Yeah, that's nice. Seems like I'm learning more things that I like doing with this than just, just everyday pulling things, pulling prints. I mean, I still love to pull prints, but I feel like I'm learning more to do on it than I had been doing. So, anyway. Or maybe taking what I'm doing and doing more with it. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Put the paper on it. I really like how it's reacting using the paper on it instead of just putting it in there. I definitely have thank you to. Jude's the one that talked me into trying a gel print. I was just painting on papers, which, I mean, you can still get some beautiful things doing that way, but a gel plate is so much fun. And in my opinion, they're addictive. You get one, you just like doing it all the time. But then I go through periods. I probably hadn't touched my gel plate, and I couldn't tell you how long. And then I've been at it the last, what, 2.5 weeks. Got a good, get that scald off. That, just run that right up the back of my fingernail. So, anyway, that's good. I scrubbed that real good the other day with my magic eraser. I didn't get it all off, but I got a bunch of it off. But I just added a bunch more on it. So, anyway, I am going to get me a new brayer. I think I want a bigger, wider one. And I'm still thinking about a 9x12 plate. But I think that's as big as I want to go. Because that would cover my whole paper. I wouldn't have edges. I don't like edges. I have to cut off the edges. There's something within me that says, cut off that edge. Have to cut them off. So that, I like that. And I like that one. And we'll save this to add some more color to, and some more color to this one. And we'll use this praying girl another time. So, anyway, I saw somebody, and this was what I'll explain to you what I saw and what I actually wanted to try to do that I didn't get done today because I couldn't find a girl, a printable, a magazine girl. Anyway, and while I was thinking about trying this last night, I thought, well, what can I do that if I can't find a girl? And I thought about printing out the praying girl, and then I can use her in my prayer journals. Anyway, so what I saw somebody do an image transfer from a magazine onto their plate. And then they took their image and used it as a mask and kept their image covered up the whole time. And then they did all these different layers and added all kinds of texture and stuff into it. It was really cool. I really liked it. And when I watched it, I said, ooh, I want to try that. But I didn't. You like the edges? But I didn't want to, I didn't find a girl. So I have to get in the bottom of that. I have 2 stacks of magazines. I'll have to get into them. So that's paper. We'll put that at, oh, there's these. That goes in here. And I left out my red paint, which I had left it out, and it was in my bucket. There we go, in my dragonfly glaze. Dinner time, what you having for dinner? I think we're having chili mac, unless I change my mind. If I change my mind, we'll have something different. So, who knows? Y'all know me. So, anyway, what do we got here? That. Okay. So, okay. I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for being here. And I'll see some of y'all, I think, probably over at Beth's. So, bye-bye.